Are we live? Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Game 2 between Harris-Stowe State University and Cottey College. Okay, count 2 balls. Batting is number 1, Alyssa Montoya. Very well placed bunt, and she was able to run it through for a single. Next up for Cottey College is number 21, Ariana Castillo. Castillo?
She's on second base now.
Okay, so black forces are already in effect for game 2. Second base has been stolen.
Because she wasn't
Ball 1. I had stats prepared for you guys, but after game 1, they're a little, okay, so that was a 6-3, which is shortstop to first base out. However, the runner did advance to third base. I'm going to pass my laptop over for a quick second. Hold 1 second. I will have a co-host today.
Hey, y'all.
So the first one was a strike. Strike 1. So Jaden,
Yeah.
how are you doing today?
Doing great. It's a beautiful day out here.
Surprisingly.
Yeah. Nice 50.
Is it 50 degrees?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, they attempted to get the runner out at third, but I'm not quite sure what just happened.
It's a little high.
Okay.
Nice butt.
Nice bunt.
Runner on
She
third.
was able to run it through, and we have our first.
She's out.
Okay, so we do have our first run scored by Cottey. However, the batter is now out at second base.
She came home, right?
That one right there. She got out at second base.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll be a 1B. And then I think it was a 6-4. And she came in, so there'll be 1 run. Yeah. Sorry about that. Trying to get the stats up and running properly. Ball 1.
Ball 2.
Ball 2? Okay, ball 2.
Ooh. Nice hit.
Nice
Left
hit.
Field.
Oh, that was a.
Oh, I remember this.
Okay, batting for the Comets is Elizabeth Thomas. She's a junior out of California.
Ooh, California. You know they're getting snow?
Did you say, do they get snow
No, I said, did you know that they're getting snow?
in Cali?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we had tornadoes all down south and into the Midwest yesterday, so
Sure did.
not surprised about snow. 3-1 count
2 outs.
with 2 outs. Full, okay, ball 4 to walk Elizabeth. This is 42.
Yeah.
Skylar Chapel.
Mm-hmm.
Or would it be Chappelle? I'm gonna go with Chapel.
Chappelle would be a cool last name, though. All one.
Like Dave. Skylar's a catcher out of Cartersville, Georgia. She's a senior. They went from coast to coast. They say don't go swim in the lake. Can't remember. Huh? Lake Lanier? Yeah, they told me don't go swim in that lake. I don't like being told no, so I thought about doing it anyway, but then I read the history. I was like, no, I'm good. Not going swimming in the lake. So the lineup for the Hornets, just the defensive lineup for the Hornets.
Ramaya Tuatasi is pitching.
Cindy Sanchez is catching. Nalia Anderson is at first base. Ariana Merriweather is at second base. Maya Rogers is at third base.
Hold on.
Yes, the score is currently.
I did too much.
How many people came in?
One.
Okay, so you can't have 3 for her. So what base is she on?
Third.
Okay, so you need to bring her in.
Popped up to center and it's down.
The score is currently 3-0 for Cottey College.
It's 4.
Do you not? You taking her home?
Yep.
Okay, so you're gonna have to take her home and put a plus sign on her.
Yeah.
Correction, I do apologize. The score is 4-0 Cottey College. Sorry, I had to do a little housekeeping really quickly. Now we're gonna go back to the defensive lineup for the Hornets.
Okay.
At shortstop, we have number 21, Brittany Sanchez. Left field, we have Wanisha Washington. In center field, Zaria Palmer. And in right field, we have Isabella.
Let's see.
Rumaldo.
Rumalado.
Mm-hmm. I was trying not to. I was doing good. Our assistant women's basketball coach is serving as our game day administrator and also as comedic relief in the box today. And she goes down swinging. However, we're going to call it a strikeout, drop, and the catcher to first base got the third out. And in the top of the first, you had 4 runs on 5 hits, no errors, 1 man left on base. As we go into the bottom of the first inning, the score remains 4-0. Batting order for the Hornets: Rogers, Palmer, Sanchez. Those are the first 4. My co-host Jaden is doing stats today, so she's not as talkative, but we'll get her talking before the game concludes.
Of course.
Jaden is also a volleyball player for the Hornets. We have I have another. Is Sarah still in here? Okay. We have two of our Hornets soccer players for the women's team who, for the second year, well, 2 seasons running, they went to the AMC Conference Championship. Third time to charm. We're taking a crown this year. Now, I don't pronounce Mara's name properly because her name has, the way we speak is not the same. So I try. Strike one for Morgan. Nope. Not Morgan. Maya Rogers. Ball one. 1-1 count. Ball two. Strike two. Who's playing center field for the Hornets today? A nice bunt, and I'll call it a sack bunt for Zaria as she was able to advance Rogers to second base. However, she was collateral damage in the play as she was out on the catcher to first base. There's nothing like a little sacrifice. Get your blood running.
Got a little timeout right now. I believe that Rogers
was a little shaken up on the play as she slid into second base. She's holding
her stomach.
We have a nice musical selection in between while we were waiting.
She got the Black Air Force.
And the Black Forces are in full effect, but this time she had a little help with a wild pitch. So go to escape. And, go back to ad play. But she definitely looks like she figuratively laced up her Black Forces today. Is she safe or
they
did
called
that?
Her out.
Okay, so after the ball rolled a little while, the second baseman was able to get there and get the ball to the first baseman for the out. Now batting for the Hornets is number 17, Cindy Sanchez. Oh, we did score on that play.
Mm-hmm.
So the score is 4-1 for the Hornets. I'm not used to being away from the computer, you guys, so give me a second. Ooh. Yes, ma'am.
Took her head off.
And Cindy sent one right for the pitcher as she safely made it to first base. And I'm going to attempt.
Ramaya Atuatasi is up.
Thank you.
Ooh.
Fouled back. Nice warm-up swing.
That net wasn't there. That would have been our eye.
Well, Strike two.
It's a nice ball.
So we have a 2-1 count.
One,
With
two.
2 outs. Well, 1-2 count. 2-2 count. That was pretty face level.
Twos across the board.
Okay. Jaden is warming up, you guys. Oh, and she caught her looking for the 3rd out. As the Hornets retired for the bottom of the 1st, they had 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 man left on base for a score of 4-1 heading into the top of the 2nd. Water. I'm more than sure with it being over 4 hours away, they traveled in on yesterday. Glad to see that they safely navigated the weather that we dealt with. It got downright
I'm not
ugly in the Midwest last night. Are we subbing? And then they were meeting. Batting for Cottey is
Number 21.
21.
Ooh, foul ball.
Ariana Castillo. Or Castillo. I think it's Castillo. You guys cannot hear the comedic relief. So if you hear us laughing, that's why.
Vaughn, come on, y'all, come on.
Yeah, put it down. Oh, no.
Oh, okay. So what we have here is Ariana singled and advanced to second on the throw. Because of the coverage, the runner on third remained where she was. Currently, there is 1 out for the Comets. Pickoff attempt at third base. Was that the first strike for Lauren Johnson?
Yes.
She's out of Lockport, Illinois.
Lockport, Illinois.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's southern. I could be wrong.
And the ones have the board right now. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. One, 2 count on a foul ball.
Foul ball. That was my Wii Sports baseball / softball impression.
I think you did really well.
Thank you.
I mean, at least it wasn't like EA Sports is in the game.
EA Sports.
It's in the game.
Oh, wow.
And that was
Yes,
a
sir.
beautiful
Yes,
out.
oh.
And the batter was out on a 1-3. And the runner on second went to third, and the runner on third came home to increase Cottey's score 5-1. Now batting is number 2, Ariana Palencia. Strike. Thinking about like video games, what was your favorite video game?
Mario Bros. On the Nintendo.
Okay. Mario.
On the Nintendo, that was also my Wii games. You're out.
No one else played video games?
Mario.
Okay, I got 2 Marios.
Yeah, me too.
Mortal Kombat.
I was about to say, please someone say Mortal Kombat. I love Mortal Kombat, especially when it's a flawless victory or a fatality. Yes.
Come here.
Get over here.
Gonna be honest, don't think I've ever played that.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Oh wow,
Oh, wow.
wait,
Oh,
whoa.
Now, in recent years, I played Tekken, and I won't talk about my opponent, but this is where I knew I messed up. It was a warning that came across the screen that told us, don't take it personal. I was like, wait, don't take it personal. And then my opponent was like, yeah, don't take this personal. Yeah, he pretty much got a flawless victory. So even though that's Mortal Kombat, yeah, I don't know what it's...
Just pushing the buttons real fast.
At this point, I didn't know what I was doing. I was a Mortal Kombat person. But as we go to the bottom of the inning, up first for the Hornets, 22, deuce. Ariana Merriweather.
You know what? I take that back. Wii bowling was my favorite.
See, you starting to go into sports like games that we got to do a whole lot of moving. Strike 1. I can remember playing tennis?
Mm-hmm.
And I was flying all across my living room. I woke up the next day sore, wondering what happened.
Y'all know how they tell you to put that little wristband
Was
on?
that a ball?
Yep.
Ball 1 count.
How they tell y'all to put that little wristband on?
Mm-hmm.
One time I didn't, and I threw the remote in the wall playing bowling.
Oh. Ball 2. One thing I'm afraid of now is the virtual reality. I watch too many videos of people punching walls, and yeah, I don't need any broken bones. 2-1 is your count with no outs for the Hornets. Strike 1. No, 2. 2 count.
The bucket.
Ball.
For
Anderson.
okay. I mean, the way she was sitting there posed and ready, the way she was moving the bat, it kind of reminds you of the movement when you're waiting on the fight to start in Mortal
Yeah.
Kombat. Watch. At this point, fight. Oh.
Get over.
Foul ball. And it's caught in foul territory by the
First baseman.
No, that's first by the first baseman. That's second out. It's 5-1. Currently, Cottey College has 5 runs on 7 hits, no errors. The Hornets have 1 run on 2 hits and no errors. So it's a pretty great ball game thus far. No errors by either team. And batting for Cottey in the top of the third is Elizabeth Thomas.
Right. Woo!
Fouled off. It was a beautiful ball. However, it was just fouled off. We had a few home runs by Cottey in game 1. We're hoping to prevent that this game, and thus far it's been pretty successful. Fouled off again.
Nobody's car was hit. It's great.
1-2 count.
Ooh, she won that.
And it sits back for a base hit into left field. Just left center, actually, but left field. Dandy notebook like Blue's Clues, except his is black. I really like that show, Blue's Clues. Not when they replaced, what's his name, Steve?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like the original, but he left and went to college. He just left us all alone.
We just got a letter. We just got a letter. Another foul ball.
A foul ball.
Wonder who it's from. His crayons would just be perfectly sharp.
I mean, do you expect otherwise? Blue used to jump through paintings.
I know, but like as a kid, I would feel some type of way because
Your crayons didn't look like that?
right, why your crayons look like that, and why don't mine look like that? Catch it.
A
Boom.
nice fly out to center field. Perfect catch by Zaria Palmer. Great job. Runner remains on Jays. So with the Cardinals win today, the series is now tied at 1-1, and of course that's their record because we just had opening day on Thursday.
We just got moving.
The series will wrap up tomorrow at 1:15 p.m. And in case you're wondering, we are on Central Time. Can't tell you how much I talk to people at home. They're like, what time is it there? The same time you have. Fouled off. She put a lot of energy behind that swing.
Do-do-do-do.
2-2 count. 1 out. Pitcher gets set, wind up, release, strike. Caught her looking and sent her back to the dugout.
You're out. That's my favorite thing.
Oh, I cannot wait. I need a swing and a miss. That's what I'm looking for.
What you doing?
Hmm? It's number 9.
I'm a little confused.
Just slightly. Does her hoodie have her, does her sweater have her number on the back?
Yes.
No, not our team.
Yes.
Okay. I had never seen it done until I got here and I saw the sweatshirts with the actual numbers on the back. I was like, that's pretty nice. Wait, what's going on here?
She's out. She's out at first.
Huh? Bit of confusion going on in the ballpark right now. The runner at first is now out, and they returned 10 back to the plate where she had a 2-2 count. She swung and missed, and I love a good swing and a miss. So now the
I got this.
swing and a miss, and I'm waiting on the batting first for the Hornets is number 7, Morgan Nettles. With a foul ball, the count is now 0-1. Looking into some of the statistics prior to the first game, Cottey entered 2-0 in conference play. And we have strike 2. Number 23 is in the pitcher circle. It's so hard for me because sometimes I be wanting to say the pitcher's mound, but in softball it's a circle. Brooke Vakori.
Like victory without the T.
That is actually how you spell it. Is a senior pitcher. She's made, this is her 11th appearance. She started 3 games prior to this one with the 0-2 record, no saves. She's pitched 22.1. Oh, 1 count for Rogers. In 35 at bats, she's had 15 runs, 6 hits. And Rogers gets out pitcher to first base. Now batting number 3, Palmer. She's had 55 at bats, 17 runs, 20 hits, 2 doubles, 2 triples, 13 RBIs, 26 total bases for a slugging percentage of .473. That's pretty good. Mm-hmm.
Down.
And Palmer goes out with a pop-up to shortstop. In the bottom of the third, we had no runs or no hits, no errors, and none left on base. The score remains 5-1.
Good pick with the music.
Back.
Welcome back. We're in the top of the fourth. Score 5-1 in favor of the Comets. Batting for Cottey College. And Laura walks. Is this Madison?
Hyder?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right. She's played in 11 games, 7 at bats, 3 runs, 1 walk, and 5 Ks. Strikeouts. One count. Uh-oh, I kicked something. Strike.
Go.
And that was nice. So the batter gets on first due to a fielder's choice. When given an option, second baseman flipped it to the shortstop to cut the advancing runner off at second base. Pretty sweet play. Fouled off.
That's a white car.
It
Hit.
hit a white car. It bounced and hit it. It wasn't a direct hit. Probably would have done a little bit more damage. It was a direct hit. However, I did not park at the field. And that was a line. Okay, so the runner gets out on a line drive to the third baseman and attempt to throw to first, which he did successfully, but the runner on first was able to get back in time to avoid being tagged out. strike looking for number 21. Ariana.
Oh, wow. She looking. She looking at
And
Sorry.
and in the top of the fourth, we had no runs on 1 hits, no errors, one man left on base. Score is currently 5-1, headed into the bottom of the fourth.
Audio.
I was thinking we are going to come back in at 444 because I love when I get to catch the numbers lined up. But we came back in at 445, which is still great. You know, time is still tick, 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 still ticking.
We don't talk about time here.
We don't. I didn't say that the game was speeding by. I said the time was still ticking. Oh, that was a beautiful foul ball. Let's straighten it out just a little bit. Brittany is at the plate for the Hornets with an 0-2 count.
Hit it, hit it, hit it.
And it was a foul ball that hit into the street, and a SUV almost got hit, but she was able to stop in enough time, and the ball successfully just bounced into the street. And Brittany with a base hit into a single into left field.
Sister's up. Her sister, Cindy, is up.
1-1 count for Cindy here in the bottom of the fourth. Strike two, looking. No outs for the Hornets currently. 1-2 count. Sister Brittany waiting on first to see what the outcome will be of this pitch. And just fouled off on the third base line. We're now at, well, we're still at 1-2 count, so Cindy is still fighting here for the Hornets in the bottom of the fourth. And ball two. We have a 2-2 count currently on Miss Sanchez. That was a really, really tight strike zone. The umpire calls her out looking. That was a really, really, really tight strike zone. It looked close to her chest, like really close to being hit by a pitch, but we'll go with strike. Strike one.
For Tuatasi.
Ball one, high. We have ones across the board. One ball, one strike, one out for the Hornets. Ball two, 2-1 count. Swing and miss for strike two. We have a 2-2 count, one out for the Hornets. Runner on first. Ball three for a full count, 3-2 count. Brittany Sanchez still waiting patiently on first base. She just need a slight opening, and I know she's gonna take off. A swing and a miss for the second out. Merriweather stepping up the bat for the Hornets for a scoop and throw, so Merriweather makes it onto first base. Batter now is Anderson for the Hornets. Very outside pitch for ball one. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. Strike one, swing and a miss for Anderson. 1-1 count, 2 outs. Swing two for 1-2 count, 2 outs for the Hornets. Runners on first and second with the score of 5-1 in favor of the Comets. And reaching strike, swinging a strike. 0-2. Well, I'm sorry. No runs, 2 hits, no errors. 2 women left one base to retire the Hornets in the bottom of the fourth. As we enter the top of the fifth, the score is 5-1 in favor of the Comets. Stat line is 5 for the Comets. 5 runs on 9 hits, no errors. Harris-Stowe has 1 run on 4 hits, no errors. Lauren Johnson leading the leadout batter for the Comets in the top of the fifth. She showed sign of a bunt. However, what she got was a strike. 0-1 count. Strike. And that's ball one. 1-1 count for Johnson. And again with the bunt, and it went foul for strike 2. Ball. Two count. Ball three for a full count. Now I really do love free bases, but not when it's the other team. Let's go. One more strike to go. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
That was not a free base. A single hit into right field. Right fielder Washington went into a split to prevent the ball from going further. Well played to contain a runner at first base. Now batting number 2, Ariana Palencia.
It's up.
And
No, you didn't. Yeah, we all hit on that.
due to an error in left field, Palencia triples and brings Lauren Johnson in for the 6th run. So you're gonna, it's E. All right. Now batting number 25, Elizabeth Thomas. We have a runner on third after advancing around the bases on an error. And hit by pitch puts Elizabeth Thomas on first base. We have runners on the points, first and third base. No outs for the Comets here in the top of the 5th inning. Current score, I do send prayers and just well wishes to those in Arkansas and Tennessee, as well as places in Mississippi who have been devastated by the tornado? Is it
Tornado.
No, it's tornadic activity.
Oh.
But the tornadoes, it's been quite nerve-wracking the last couple of weeks. So sending just out my thoughts to them in their time of just sheer devastation.
Tornadic is kind of a cool word. So I apologize. I apologize.
I apologize. I attempted to hold it together, you guys.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Like, I know it
I
was
think she was sitting here pondering on that.
I really was.
Ball one.
It just was, you know. I apologize.
It really is a cool word, though.
Like, ooh, tornadic.
And that's fair. She's going to have a stand-up double and one run.
That's not right. Oh, yes it is. Yes it is.
Put her. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
beautiful hit.
by number 11, Lacey Cruz, and she clears the bases. Yes. 2 people came in. With those 2 runs scored, the score is now 9-1. Right?
Yep.
Strike 1 for Lore. Arellano? Arellano? I got 9. It was 2 people came in. Runner advanced on a wild pitch to get to second base. Number 9, Laura goes down swinging. I love a good swing and a miss, especially when it's the opponents.
13 is batting.
Number 13 is now batting. Well, number 13 enters the lineup for the Comets. 13's name is Alyssa. Esla?
That's low.
A sophomore out of Austin, Texas. Deep in the heart of Texas. I love to go to Texas, except during the summertime. Swing and a miss. Texas in the summertime is blazing hot.
Does Texas have snakes?
Rattlesnakes.
Yeah, no, thank you. I'll stay right where I am.
0-2 count. 0-2 count shown by the umpire. And umpire was in the way for a little bit there, but he quickly skirted out of the way for Esla singled just over the shortstop's head. And she brings in, she brings in the runner for the Comets to make the score 10-1. We're heading deep into the 5th quarter in the lineup.
Almost 50 people.
There were a few people walking right behind the home dugout, and with the foul ball, they almost had a headache. And a hit. No, it was a great attempt. Just a couple of seconds delayed. The runner was able to run it through to get the base hit, the single to go to first base. We have runners on first and second for the Comets. Up next at the plate is number 21, who laid down a beautiful bunt.
Oh, yeah, we got us one. Don't you let her. Come on.
Okay. Okay, so what we have here is, all right, so the original batter, number 21, Ariana, single to first base.
1B.
Now, before you exit off her space, she singled and she advanced to second on the throw. The number 1, who was originally at first base, was picked off by the third baseman. So that was going to be a 6U. And number 13, who was originally at second base, came home. What I miss?
She got a double.
Okay. A double clears the bases. Well, not clears the bases, but it does score an additional run for the Comets. Your score is now 12-1 in the top of the fifth. And number two, Ariana Placencia is at the plate for Cottey College. It's playing placenta, I can't pronounce. It's Placencia, Palencia. My bad.
Catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it, catch it.
And it went to the left field wall and
She's out.
huh? Okay, so basically, the runner got a base hit into left field. So enter, and the runner on second base left early. So in the top of the fifth, the Comets finished with 7 runs on 8 hits, 1 error, no women left on base. As we head to the bottom of the fifth inning, the Hornets trail the Comets 12-1. Okay, so now welcome back. We're here in the bottom of the fifth inning, and up batting for the Hornets is number 20. So there's a change in the lineup. Number 20 is Crystal Smith, who's entering the lineup for the Hornets. And high ball popped up to the second baseman, so it was ball. No, it was swing. Put it in play, and it's a P4. If you hear me, I do apologize. If you hear me not really tapping, but speaking, but it doesn't sound like I'm speaking up for the broadcast, it's because I'm also still helping with stats. So P4 means there was a pop-up to the second baseman. 0-1 count here for number 7, Morgan Nettles. And will it drop? Will it drop? And that was a fly out to left field. That was F7. Is audio out? Okay, we're in the bottom of the fifth. We have a 1-2 count with 2 outs, no one on base for the Hornets. Currently, the score is 12-1 in favor of the Comets. Ball 2. The Deuces are wild on the board right now. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs.
Be an umpire.
Outside pitch for ball 3, full count for Maya.
Full count.
We love free bases. Let's get 1 ball. Let's go. her attempt to steal second, Rogers is picked off on a 2-4. Caught stealing. Space. CS. Enter. And that concludes the game 2 with the score, a final score. Well, in the bottom of the 5th, the Hornets had no runs, no hits, no errors, none left on base. And the final score from game 2 is 12-1. Thank you for listening or tuning in today. We'll be back here tomorrow at 2:00 p.m. as the Hornets take on William Woods 2 and 4 doubleheader. If you're in the St. Louis area, please come out and have fun with us as we play William Woods.